there.
Once again, we back season 3. What you gonna be? Uncouth Truth. You don't know. Introduce yourselves, family.
What up? What up? It's your girl, Rita Pearl. I'm back. Good to see you all. Season 3. Here we are, guys.
Season 3. You know, don't know me. Yo, where's where's the Rasta? What happened to him? What happened to him? What happened to the Rex there, Rasta? Where you going?
Oh, he's buffering. Impenetrable.
What happened to the Rex there, Rasta? What happened? Where you going? Backside.
You guys can hear me?
Yes.
What's real in the field?
Hey man, we just out here trying to like live up that good life out here, you know.
Well, well, first things first, you got to start off with saying, Happy New Year and all of that thing there, 2025, happy to be alive and all and strive, you know what I'm saying? Straight up goods, you know what I mean? It's all about this, right? I know.
Well, Managa said no Happy New Year yet because it is not
I was
April
gonna
1st
say.
yet. We're not really
I was
in
gonna
our
say bug
spring
that.
season.
I was gonna say
So
bug
that is
that.
the
That's what I was
uncouth truth to start the top already in our season
We
3.
don't do the Gregorian calendar over here, just so you know.
Yo, all I gotta say is this: there's a lot of closed-minded people, so you have to keep them in tune, even though they're a goon in the matrix. You get what I'm saying? So you have to make them understand a language they can understand, because sometimes they can't understand what you say. Trust me. Trust me upon that. Trust me upon that. Because when I try to explain shit, it busts their brain. Okay? So you have to dumb it down.
That's why they call us the Uncouth Truth.
You're damn straight. Yeah, man. So what are we talking about tonight, people?
Well, the whole thing about it here with the whole entire uncouth truth is that we give anybody that wants to join our platform here on this podcast show to feel safe of having uncomfortable talks of real raw truth. And we're going to bring out those points of stuff that people are more having quietly amongst one another, but it's not out there being talked about. So with my co-host here, Rita Pearl, we're going to really tap into a lot of the stuff that's going on out here in this world today in relationships, sports, music, politics, life. We're just going to make sure it comes out fully and having great dialogue and hopefully some good changes. All right.
I see.
All of that.
Right now, I feel like a little bit like a bit of like one of those talk show hosts, like Jerry Springer or something like now. Like I'm standing and everything and just moving. But this time instead, I'm gonna have me spliff instead of just a microphone. You know what I mean? Straight. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Definitely.
What is the topic for this episode?
Well,
I definitely got one topic.
I think today we got political. I would say today is a very political day. Very controversial day to talk about a lot of things. I'm sure a lot of people have been seeing a lot of things popping off. So we're gonna talk about things that people probably don't want to talk about. That's what it is.
And what don't they want to talk about today? How about that? Let's get that.
Well,
don't want to talk about today.
I'm definitely ready to get at them in regards to talking about how the LGBT community is all up in arms that their flags have been removed from the schools and from the classrooms in the Catholic school boards.
But the thing
Yeah.
is that was from the beginning with the Catholic school boards. I already knew that. That they never accepted none of that. No flag, no nothing. That was from day one. We already seen that because I there's two schools right here. There's one Catholic and there's one public. But guess which one is putting up the other flag?
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, you know.
All right then. Don't know. I don't need to say more.
Yeah. Well, you know, whenever
So
you
why don't
decide
we
to
just
go
throw in
again,
that video then? Why don't we just throw up that video then so people can see what we're actually talking
All
about
right. We
and then get into more discussion?
yeah, whenever you decide
here
to
we go.
go against them, this is why this is the result, right?
Hold up here. Let me just look for that clip. It's here. Let me just how long is that clip again? That was what, 57 second? No. Oh, I got it. No, no. Never mind.
The black community, but you're Cuban. Like
I'm
hard,
black first.
Yeah,
I'm black first.
So I
what
was
I
gonna
always
ask,
tell
like,
people,
how you identify
But
yourself.
are you full Cuban?
I'm full Cuban.
I thought he was black too.
I know,
but I am black.
No,
I am
here's
black.
everyone thinks that you are like
Okay,
you have
so
black lineage,
all right,
like
so
you know, like.
let me explain how it works. You know, this is another thing that I feel like we as black people get caught up in, that
Semantics.
that separates us as opposed to uniting us. We get caught up in where the ship dropped us off versus where the ship picked us up. You know what I'm saying? We all come from the same root. It's just a tree with different branches. The same boat that picked up your ancestors picked up my ancestors. Only they dropped yours off here. They made a pit stop in the Caribbean and dropped mine off. But my ancestors still dealt with slavery. You know, still dealt with being, you know, having their family and their lives ripped from them, and having to come back from colonialism and slavery. You know, so, and it's not just African Americans, it's Afro-Cubans, it's Afro-Dominicans, it's Afro-Puerto Ricans. Like, all these people got to get out of their colonialized minds and stop thinking, oh, I'm not this, I'm this. Okay, yeah, you can be Latin,
And
but you're black first.
And the separatism that takes us apart when we all have the same struggle. We all experience the same
100%.
struggle.
Because when I walk into a room, they ain't thinking, oh, we're going to give him a pass because he's Latin.
Cuban, yeah.
Or if a cop pulls me over, he's not like, oh, okay, I'm not going to shoot him or I'm not going to beat his ass because he's Cuban. No, I'm black. You know what I'm saying? And I'm dealing with the.
Well, that wasn't the clip, but you know, that's another topic though. But I think the clip what you wanted, we couldn't get it up, you know?
All right, no worries, no worries. But with this clip right there, I definitely agree with it in regards to our identity. We're definitely lost in it because they definitely omitted a lot of real truths out from history so that we could actually truly know ourselves and stop all of this damn, like, what we would call segregation amongst our own selves, because we do practice it too often, where we
Yeah.
have, you know, African Americans who don't want to identify that their heritage is literally from Africa. They just only want to state that they're black.
Well, yes. I mean, that's the video is him acknowledging his ancestry, acknowledging his African roots. And this is a more than a this is of course, yes, we know a lot of American blacks are like this, but this is a broad spectrum. This is all over the place, right? This is a big problem, right?
Yeah.
So depending on which island you go to. So yeah, he just expresses you know, how he acknowledges and he is proud of, you know, his ancestry.
Well, the
And we
thing is,
should be. And
but the
we
thing
should be
is, you know,
proud of that. It's all like
but
linked
you know
back to
what?
like the motherland of Africa. I don't
know what it is?
understand how a lot of these people just want to say, like, no, I'm not African, I'm black, or I'm American, or I'm just Canadian, or I'm just
But
Jamaican. It
but
don't matter.
it's
Right.
everywhere. The thing is, it's everywhere. It's not only the Caribbean and Americans and here and all of that, man. The thing is, it's the colonialism, it's the brainwashing and all of that from long ago. You get me what I'm saying? And it's like a chain. It hasn't been broken fully yet. We're in 2025. You know what I mean?
But
So
that's
like,
where it goes in regards
what
to like
like
the
I had
lax.
this no I had this conversation with
Check.
certain individuals, like especially the Caribbean in the community. Like when I recognize African, you know, African. You know, we're all African. You know, African. You know. We all
Yep.
come from motherland. No, they go, no, sir. Me not come from there. No. So
Can I
wait there. We want
interject
to know
a
this
question?
then. So when slavery was going on and they were taking us all from Africa and putting us here,
It's a lie.
and here, right?
Slavery's a lie.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man. They did deport us to here, there, and there. And we just claim yes, sir. That's what me I try to say.
We don't even understand the tribes that we came from that were formed in the Caribbean after the slave trade. We don't even talk about the Maroons and the Tainos
Facts.
and all these other groups.
And the Moors and
Because they want
everything
us
like that.
to
We don't.
forget.
Wait, can I say something, please? You have to understand something, right? We all understand this. This is the programming, right? And the thing is that even the word black, that's a program word.
Yes, it is.
Thank you, sister. Thank you.
So because we shouldn't even be acknowledging ourselves as black. We should
Yep.
actually look at the ancestry in the Caribbean, wherever our ancestry comes from, based on where our parents immigrated from because most of them immigrated from an island. And then we can probably trace back the tribe that we came from, and then we can identify as such, because that's the thing that we need to do, is we need to start identifying as the closest origin. We should not be identifying as black.
I agree,
I
because if
just
you even look
No.
up the word black in the dictionary, it's told that it's been given to people of color by the colonialists and the imperialists in
Yes,
regards to identifying us. So
More
because
facts.
we never
because
gave
we are
ourselves the
still
title of blacks.
right, because we are still in a slave system, right? We're still we're still an oppressed people to this day.
well, it's just like this, straight up goods to the youngins, yo.
That's why I
Ones who
don't
don't
like.
know
Oh,
their
go ahead.
damn history, dare to repeat it. You get me?
Well,
Even though
that's what we're literally
we're new
doing right
times,
now.
things just evolutionize what hasn't changed. You know what I mean?
Well, what you're saying is
Mhm.
happening in real time. I agree with what Rita's saying, and I agree with what you just said, Rasta. Completely, Rex Del Rasta. I completely agree with it. I just wanted to ask the both of y'all.
Mhm.
Since we know our Niji history goes back millennials, right? The closest to us are the natives. And I just wanted to ask you guys, both of your opinions. How do y'all feel about our brothers in the South there getting rid of the native museums and the native history? Like, they're wiping it out with our history also. So like, there won't be no more Harriet Tubman stories no more. You know what I mean? And Frederick Douglass and all that. Like, all that's getting exposed. So I just wanted to know how y'all felt about it.
I can answer right away.
Go ahead, dear.
Cool.
With great power, great responsibility. The responsibility now rests on us to continue and pass that on to our children and make sure our children pass that on. That's the only way at this point that we can also write our own books and and tell our stories within our community. I just think that, yeah, the revolution will not be televised, right?
Well,
Yeah.
for me, I feel that it's literally a continuation of the falsehood and the false identity ideologies of history that we've also been given in our books and indoctrinated to believe out here. Because, as I just said, they literally have been omitting truthful facts, literally from history, because most of history is only written by the winners of the war. You are not getting history from the people who have been feeling oppressed and letting that word being out in regards to what is happening. So, what is happening right now in the States, of what you're asking me, is the same thing. They're now going to be omitting that type of history so that the natives and ourselves are still further away from knowing the exact truth of what is going on. And then it's completely on another scale, a racism overload and overpowering of whites, because I saw a white man talking about how he doesn't want to be bombarded he believes that, being bombarded in the month of February about Black history is racist. But yet, white people's history is 365 all the way around the year. And we're not calling that racist when they're omitting other cultures from world history? Come on now, bro. Come on now. So when you say that that's what's going on down there in the States, it's just another same tactic again by the colonialists and the imperialists for them to feel that they have power and control over the rest of the world of society because they are lost. They don't know themselves.
Yes, and they too created their name, white people. White.
Exactly. Because if you look up the history amongst the Caucasian race, they were battling amongst themselves before they started battling other races.
Right.
So that's like the whole joke to me about it. They're always looking for something to act or being better than somebody else, when really when we're all a child of God out here, we're all uniquely different. We're not somebody's better than somebody else. You're just uniquely different. And celebrating that instead of trying to point it out and be critic and trying to put people down because you don't know yourself yet. So that's just really my whole 2 cents of a Rasta rant on that subject then. Okay?
The Rasta rant, the rebel rant, yes. I think I can't hear you. I think Bino, he's speaking, but his mic, I can't hear him.
No, I can't hear him either.
Yeah.
But where's Rastafari Samurai with that now? The next video.
Yeah.
But I'll let you introduce it then, Rita, because I think we went.
Well, he didn't play the video yet. We were ranting, but we didn't play the
Yeah.
video.
Check 1 2 1 2. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah. Now, yeah.
We just had a little bit of technical difficulties.
Okay.
It's just me and technology. Anytime Bino gets around technology,
exactly,
it just doesn't work out. Bino and technology, bro. I'm a caveman for life. Yes, Rasta.
Right.
But before you play the video, there's people in the Instagram comment game.
What's he saying?
We have Fam TV wants to know, Uncouth Truth. What should we call ourselves then if we can't call ourselves Black? I say Niji.
If you're Caribbean background, I would say maroon is appropriate.
And Pinky Lou Designs would like to come up and have a conversation also. Oh man, this thing's longer. All right, just wanted to let y'all know before y'all jump to the next topic.
All right, we appreciate it, guys. Keep it coming.
Man, shout out to everybody that's like watching us here on YouTube and on Instagram. Pinky Lou Designs, bless up. Shea Butter, my brother.
Shea Brother.
You already done knew it.
Everybody in the chat.
See, I'm not playing. There's people in here. We ain't here. Comic game's real.
Love. All right. So are we playing the video now already? Are you ready for that or what?
Secret Service is worried about them. If we have to worry about them, we have big problems. Okay, do you want to do this? Watch what I do, and then I'm going to give you some pens, okay? Are you ready? What a nice picture this is, huh, Governor? You ready? We'll do a good job. Wait, let me press that. I want to make this a really good signature, because this is a big one, right? Oh, I think we have a 10. We have a 10. God bless you, Mr. President. Pretty good, huh? I see that.
So I dropped this video in because I thought it would be a great thing, great topic to. Yeah, let's cook. That's what I do,
Oh,
as the kids
don't
say.
even get me started right now with that whole entire like subject right there. I'll let somebody else go on before I do another Rasta rant on them blood clot for this one. Yeah, you see? All right.
I don't even know what's going on. I don't even have it in me today because every time I'm ready, impenetrable, he goes off. So,
Check,
okay,
check, 1, 2.
you got something to say,
I just wanted to know.
or
I
you
just
got
wanted to
something to
know.
say, Samurai? Anything to say?
I just wanted
What
to know.
about Mr. Trump?
Trump, is
Yes,
that Trump
sir.
signing that whole birth
You
certificate thing?
mean Mr. Chump?
That's what we just watched, right? Mr.
Yeah,
Trump
he
signing
signed
Mi-
an executive order
it's Mr. Chump.
banning trans women
Go on.
from
Yeah,
playing sports with girls.
Yeah, go on.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yes,
Well,
we
let's just
definitely
get
agree.
real here. You want me to get real here? Let me get real here.
Uh-oh.
Let me
All
ask you
right.
this.
Go.
Let me ask you this
Oh, are
question.
you going to do the ranting now,
Let me
Samurai?
ask you this
Okay
question
then.
here. Let me ask you this question here. So, is it fair? I'm just gonna just say it raw. Is it fair to have a guy on a women's team, and is it fair to have a girl on a man's team?
Not at all.
I'm
None.
just saying it raw, just like that. Is it fair?
Absolutely not, because men are stronger. They have upper body strength, which is something that women are not born with. We
So
have to
like,
go to the gym to get
so
that
now
type of
now
strength.
when it comes to like professional sports or the Olympics and all of that and everything, right? So it should be that, oh, okay, well, they're trans, but the thing is that, you're a man or you're a woman, really, and you're in that sport. Is it like, I'm confused? I am
Yeah.
very confused. If they could make that real like saturated in my mind that it's fair, then they got a whole like argument then, But
There's no
how they
way
gonna have any
it
argument?
will never be fair. Never will it ever be fair, because
It's never fair and it's
yeah,
not right
because
in any way,
you're
shape,
born
or
a
form.
man and you're trying to change into a woman and you're taking hormones and
Then
no,
don't then guess what? Then don't go on the sports then. Don't do the sports because it's not fair. Enough here. Don't do none of the sports.
yeah, it's not
No,
equal.
straight up, if you want to deal with that, okay, then deal with that, but don't deal with sports then. You know what I mean? It's just plain and simple. You decided to do that, then decide not to do sports then.
I agree, my brother.
That's the way we look
And
at it. You're free to
before
do
I
what you
go
want to
into the
do.
full rant,
You're free to do what you want to do, but not when it comes to the sports, yeah. This not right.
yeah.
Not right, yeah. You have to draw the line somewhere.
For,
You know what
Oh,
I
we're
mean?
definitely going to draw the
Uncouth
line.
Truth. Uncouth
Go
Truth.
ahead.
Just
Nino.
there's more people in the Instagram that want to come up. I don't know if they're still in there, but I am gonna say out loud
Go
and
on.
live. Just if you're in the Instagram, in the comments, go to Rasta, go to Rita, and let them add you into the conversation if you're there. If not, go to YouTube. If not, DM me and I'll send you a key to jump in. Obviously, you've tried all the other ways first.
Thank you, Bino. Thank you. Well, for me to go into this subject here about the transgender being removed from female sports, this is one of the small things that I can actually give to Donald Duck in regards to doing something correctly. That's my name for him, is Donald Duck, because he loves to quack a lot. He does a
That's
lot of
right.
quacking.
Donald Duck, Chump. You know what I mean? The
All
orange
right.
peel.
But it's one of the things that I'm very much happy to see, because behind the scenes right now, with a lot of the stuff that I'm actually standing up for, being impenetrable about, is that I'm actually even helping out a lady who endured a very shocking and very upsetting situation to her at one of the local gyms out here, where a man identifies himself as a transgender and was inside the ladies' change room, gawking at her naked inside the change room. Now, as what you were saying there earlier, Rastafari, if they chose this type of life for themselves, you better be understanding the consequences that comes with this. And for a lot of you transgender men, y'all are some fucking delusional, mentally ill motherfuckers because y'all don't want to come inside a male's change room with that type of identity shit because you feel scared from heterosexual men that'll be questioning your shit and wondering what the fuck is that you're doing inside the change room. So what do you guys choose to do? Invade the rights and privacy of natural heterosexual women in those type of change rooms with your ill mind.
Sounds like a new stalker.
Thank you, brother.
Predators.
It
sounds like a new predator. Sounds like a new pedophile.
All of those type of ill type of males, you're now giving them that type of access shit into the women's change rooms. And yet all of these facilities want to act like they're doing the best in regards to protecting the rights and safety of heterosexual women. How? When you are allowing that type of shit to occur in your private establishments.
Well, if Drake is suing other rappers and music establishments, then I feel like people like that in that situation should be able to sue the establishment because they're promoting the fuckery also, because that's what it is. If my daughter came to me and said there was a young man gawking at her in a bathroom, and then when I go to approach the young man and he says to me he identifies with a girl, I'm going to tell him he may have to identify with some pain. I know business if you're a girl or a man or a woman. I don't care about your feelings at this point in time. The rules state that's a woman's bathroom. That's a man's bathroom. You were born what?
You chose to be a transgender.
Exactly.
Go to your car then and go change then, asshole.
Yeah, exactly. And if you can't deal with it that way, then you go to a gym that's situated for you that way. You know, when me and you talked about it on my podcast 2 years ago, and when I brought it up with the story, I don't remember the little Christian boy who's going through the little fight at the time. I don't remember his name, but when we brought it up, you know, I was expecting to get a lot of backlash from that podcast, and you know what? All till now, I still haven't got a comment. Nobody publicly wants to go out and say anything on that topic. All till now, 2025, and we had that conversation in 2023. So, Uncouth, I'm glad you're staying to your ways, but I agree with what you said. Like, I can't picture my daughter coming to me, telling me something like that, and I'm going to handle it in a sensitive manner. I doubt it. I'm gonna go get my club. I'm probably gonna go tell my brothers. Like, yeah,
But the problem is it's already happening. You can't do anything about it.
Yeah, true.
You understand? Like it's already happening. You know, like I was saying earlier, they're like in Yorkdale Mall right now, they already have a co-ed bathroom.
Oh man.
Both men and women going in there. What you gonna do? Your daughter's gonna go in there, unfortunately. What if she's there in the mall with her girlfriends?
To be honest with you, this co-ed washroom right now, I still can't get over it. Even years ago, like I'm
in
old
a club,
school.
in a bar.
No. It could be the
in a
mall.
mall.
It could be the mall. It could be the. It could be
It's
the
been
club.
happening in all
It could
places,
be. It could be
man.
anywhere. It could be anywhere. I'm old school. Man washroom, woman washroom. Okay, that's what it's always been. That's all I know. So when we go in one of these things here, right? One of these washroom them, no, even though the women like me feel awkward them in here. You know,
but that's what I'm getting with my point.
I don't know if they feel the same way, but I know I feel that way. I'll be like, how come they're in here? You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's my whole point about it, brother, because the transgender men them are feeling intimidated to being inside a male's change room because the heterosexual men will make them feel scared. What do you think you are doing as a transgender biological male doing in a female's change room? What do you think you're doing to the females in there?
They feel even more uncomfortable.
They are feeling intimidated, bro.
Intimidated, uncomfortable, whatever, scared, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? I would
So
expect that.
how are we allowing this type of stuff without putting out safety barriers to protecting the rights and lives now, literally of heterosexual women and men? Because it seems like they've been doing all of this bully tactics, which will also bring up to my point with the video with the LGBTQ being all up inside the schools, bully tactics, but there's no protection for us.
The problem that will always be a problem is the current system is not built for people who care. So I would say this: if Penetrable decided to open up a gym now, instead of us coming together and helping you pay your rent dues, get your property tax in, make sure you cover your first 5 years, because that is the biggest part of opening up any sort of business, is that first 5 years, because that's where everything's on the line. And
Yeah.
as a collective, we don't do that. We do not help you. We'll sit there and be like, oh, he doesn't have co-ed bathrooms. Oh, didn't you see his last rant? Oh my God.
Mhm.
That's what our modern day society is on, compared to someone actually going there and saying, hey, I know him personally, and if it's a personal issue, you should go talk to him. You know what I mean? Compared to where we are now, it's like, oh, I don't like his Yelp reading is not good, so I don't like him. Like,
That's a hate parade mentality, though, right?
but we don't own nothing. This is my main point of it. Like, for him to even get the gym, the fight he has to go through, in the fight he has to go through to get the money. Like, we spend money faster than we actually respect it. And I find that seems to be the biggest problem with our community. Hence why our dollar goes as fast, if not faster, than anybody else's dollar. We won't. I saw a little kid, a little 13-year-old girl wearing this shirt in the summer. I was laughing my ass off. The shirt says, "Please buy at full rate so I don't become a poor person." Let me repeat that.
Is there
Please
any way
buy
that we
at
can get
full
this
rate so
person,
I
Pinky
don't
Lou
become a poor
Designs, on the
person.
show? Because they're still waiting for the link. Not to cut anybody off, but this person, Pinky Lou Design, wants to get on so bad to our show.
Send the link. Send the link.
Somebody send her the link, yo. I can't really type it out right now. Hands are feeling cold up inside the car because we didn't even start it yet. Lord God.
Just start the car, man. We don't need you frozen.
But no, I really do feel like as again, bringing it back to the Donald Trump point, like I'm glad that he did that, because we really do need to start setting out laws and standards for the rights of us heterosexuals who actually brought you fucking confused people out here. Because Bino remembers, I don't call them by whatever political name they want to be. I'm just going to say, you're confused individuals. Yeah. Mentally sick individuals. Yeah. That, again, you guys now chose this life. You chose this type of like lifestyle that you want to live in. This is the consequences that come with it. It's not like you're dealing with like people like us where we're born with this skin and have to live with it. You made the fucking choice.
Yeah, but they say it's not a choice, though.
They
They
can
say
say that all they want to try to manipulate and fool people
they say
mentally.
they
You're
say
not
they were
fool me with
born. They
that.
were born that way.
I've already heard all of that foolishness. None of that is true. You had to have groomed that child from a young stage to be into that type of foolishness. Because I'm going to ask anybody this question right now that is part of that confused group. I have never seen to this day a lesbian and a lesbian bring a child into this world. I have never seen to this day a gay man and a gay man bring a child into this world.
You'll never see it. You'll never see it.
Okay? So on that fact alone right there, Y'all are outsiders in regarding to what a child should be getting taught in regards to their lifestyle. Fuck out of here. If you're not bringing that kid into this world, you're not the parent. And tech it, because that's what you chose. I'm done.
Another rebel rant.
That's why it's the uncouth truth, because too much truth is uncouth for these people, and them not like it. What we're now living with out here in this world, people want the truth that actually benefits them. You ever notice that?
Listen here, some people would rather accept the lie because they're more comfortable with the lie than the truth, man.
But that's what I'm saying, because it's a benefit for them.
Oh my goodness. Hold on. You guys got, yo, the comment gang is serious over here. So I'm not going to call out this person's name, but they said it's messed up because it's also a sexual fetish for some men to dress up that way. So how would we know the difference? Very educated, very smart. Thank you. I just want to let y'all know that was in your comment, gang. That's your comments. So how y'all feel about that? The men that find the fetish in
Different.
dressing up as a woman. How
Mhm.
do we go about figuring out to tell the difference? You know what I mean? How can we tell the difference?
I don't business about trying to tell no difference. If you trying to dress up like a gal, then yeah, you dressing up trying to be a chichi man.
For your
What
business.
the hell?
Ooh, this is why I keep the gunshots for my show.
That's your business. If you do it in your house, for your wife, that's your business. If you do it for your man, that's your business. So that's all.
And that's the whole problem with a lot of this stuff. A lot of this stuff that we're literally talking about is stuff that you should be doing private within your own home, your own bedroom, not for children to be seeing.
Not
But
in the
why is
public
it
life.
out here, out in the front? Because we're using sex to exploit almost everything out here now, making money off of it.
Oh, sex is out there front and center. Did you see the Grammys?
Oh, look,
Can
let's
we
not
talk
even
about
get
the
into
Grammys?
that one. Oh, God.
Only wanted
Just
to
for
see
the
it for
moment.
one person. One of my friends who won the
I
Latin
said,
Grammy, Latina Grammy, female rapper, holla, Crystal Poppins, just in case y'all
All
don't
right.
know.
But what Reed is talking about
all right.
the Grammys is the whole entire Kanye West bullshit, bruh.
Oh boy, here we
And I
go.
sent, I
Here we
sent that.
go.
I sent that straight to Impenetrable.
Here we go.
That was, as soon as I got it.
She made me go into a Rasta rant for almost literally 20 minutes with his fuckery. Yes, fuckery.
Yo, man, me just want to know this. Listen here, I said a lot about Kanye. You know, first things first. I start off that I love him as a producer. You know, and when he started opening up his mouth, he started becoming more of a madman. Yeah. Anyway, let me continue. And then after he decided to marry wrong, and then after later on, he just gone more crazy. And then after that, you know, going through a divorce and all this shit, and then after remarrying this
Hey, she's mafioso.
this person, yo, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Mafioso don't move like that. They don't show all like that. They don't show nothing. Okay? All right? So, like I said again, let me just say this again. Let me ask you, any man, me not care, any man, you're with your woman and all of that them thing there, and you're going out somewhere, me not care where you go. Yo, she got all of a sudden take off the thing there and all that. Yo, what the fuck? No, man, no, star, that can't go on, man. There's got to be a line here, bro. There's got to be
He
a
wanted
line.
that though. But he wanted it though.
No, man, no.
You see, as what I was telling Rita, and I'll let Rita talk first before I get
Nah, man.
into it again.
Nah, man.
'cause
Nah, man. No. No.
Yeah, no, the thing is though, you see when you watch the video, I went back and watched it a couple times because I needed to see the communication between her and him. I
Yeah.
needed to understand what the hell was popping because when you first watch it, you don't really catch it. But
She's
I
just a
saw
trophy.
him. I saw him. He was in her ear. It was like he was telling her, "All right, are you ready? Like, get ready to do it." And she
Like I said,
assumed her position and did her thing.
like I said, this guy always wants to do something out of the ordinary, and he got someone as a pawn to do it this time.
Listen, we all know that Kanye West has some type of weird sexual fucking fetish thing going on with himself because, as like you said, Rastafari, the man is married wrong. All right. And as I told to Rita, I go, number one, that is not art, nor is it fashion, nor is it fucking style. What that woman did. In any way, shape, or form, no, none.
Yo, correct me if I'm wrong. He married that girl too, right?
That's his wife, yeah.
Right. Okay. No. Let me say this.
I said
this
you're
a
gonna
while
call
back.
that a wife.
Wait. I said this a while back too, right? I don't know when, but you see, if in mother was still alive, right? None of this.
Yes.
No. Listen here. If mother was alive, you think any of this would be going in?
Mm-hmm.
It's possible it still would be one, and she probably just would have stopped talking to him. Maybe they just would have stopped
She
talking.
probably would have cut him off and then want to chat to him because
Hold up
you
a
have
second.
now sold your soul.
Can
you are
I
nowhere
gotta say
near
something.
God.
Hold up
And
a
no
second.
matter how much you want to talk about God this, God that.
Hold up. One thing I do know about him have a good, close relationship with his mom, with his mama. All right?
Yeah,
Mama ain't here no more. So
I know.
that's why what he does and what he says and all that, I'm not least surprised. Because yo, your mother not here, he gonna do what the fuck he wants because yo, he got money and he could do what the he pleases. All
And
right?
that's what I
I
was
don't know
saying
about
to
all
Rita.
that. All I know is that he claimed he's autistic. He said that today too, and I saw that today.
He's autistically stupid. Yes.
I think, you know what? I think he's beyond that right now. I like you know when we say like outer space, his mind is beyond the universe right now. It's somewhere else. We don't know
It's
where it's
totally
at.
gone somewhere else because, as I
It's not
said
in
to
this
Rita,
planet. It's not on this planet.
yeah,
No, sir.
because brother,
No.
as I said to
No.
even Rita when she sent it to me directly, I go, what man that is true of masculine energy is going to exploit the women that he says he loves out there publicly for sexual exploitation?
You know what? To me, you know what it is? You know what it looks like to me?
Something?
You know what it looks like to me?
Can I interject?
No, you know what it looks like to me? Straight up, you might as well say, yo, I went in the strip club, right? And now me got the new wife here. Yo, wifey, show all of it what you do at work, Zin. You know what I'm saying? That's what it looks like to me.
Okay.
Go ahead, Bino. Go ahead.
Can I just let this off quickly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just because you claim God don't mean you worship God.
Thank you for finishing it off for me,
First
sister.
of all,
Thank you.
so all that, choir shit he does, that don't mean shit. The minute I saw that at the Grammys, the moment I saw it, the feeling I had was not high vibrational, was not joy, not uplifting, not giving me feelings of the Father. No, that was demonic. Every single thing about that was demonic. It was a controlled situation. She obviously does not have any control. He is in control.
She
She
has
did
no
what
value
she
to
was
herself.
told.
But the number one,
Also,
but the number one thing, what overall it was the Grammys, right? Right?
yeah,
Okay, so wasn't a couple of years ago he had to do something else to get that attention again? He had to interrupt
yeah,
somebody,
he interrupted
Somebody's
Taylor
speech.
Swift.
Yeah.
right? Okay. So, and it was at the Grammys again, not true?
Yes,
Correct me if I'm wrong.
yes, but you know, this is the thing. What do you think?
Mm,
What do you
mhm.
think? What do you think this is? Who is he
Don't you
doing
see
this
a
for?
pattern here? Don't you see a pattern here?
Who's he doing this for?
Himself.
Can I
You remember that? Who did the song about Kanye's West
No,
ego? Was it Dave
he's
Chappelle?
not doing it for himself. No.
all
What do
right.
you mean?
So let me just make sure I say this out loud. I don't know if he still owns the company still, but the last time I checked, Kanye West owns a fucking porn company. That's one.
That's what I was saying. He's not doing it
That's
for him.
that is one. Two, Hugh Hefner was the only American I've seen with multiple wives. All right. And some were dressed scantily and some were dressed skimpy. And as much as those are two different words I just used, there are two different degrees. I'm only saying this out loud because to me, if it was like the Harry Jerome Awards and pulled that shit, I'd go crazy on his ass. But it's the Grammys, yo.
So you're saying he's the new Hefner?
I'm saying
New
right
Black
now,
Hefner.
the one thing Kanye has on every black entrepreneur right now is that guess what? He don't need to go to a bank to go start anything. He don't need to talk to nobody to start anything. He literally can Google something and just do it. He got the bread to do it. He has the respect of the industry. Because as much as we can complain that what he did to his wife, who knows what they do behind closed doors? Swinging still exists. Sex is the oldest fucking job occupation on the planet. So
How do you think he got so rich? Because those people with money are the ones practicing that shit, bro.
exactly.
This is deeper than all. Okay.
I'm just saying from a business standpoint, period. The Grammys is just a stage for another entrepreneur. And where Kanye is in his mental state, I have no clue. You see what I'm saying? But for what he's doing to the Grammys as a black person, yeah, I'm gonna look at him and be like, yo, didn't Snoop Dogg do the same thing? Walked around with a girl with a leash around her neck and everything. You know what I mean? Red carpet, walked on the red carpet with a girl like that. He didn't own a porn place at them times there. He wasn't even trying to go on like that. You see what I'm saying? 2025, I think.
Ooh, speaking of Snoop.
Yeah, I think it's just weird that the people that we would stand with back in 93, back in 2003, these are the same people now. They're showing their true colors. You know what I mean? And my biggest worry is I was rocking with you back then.
That's what I want to. Please talk about it.
That's all I'm
Talk
saying.
about it. Talk about it. I want to know what you think about that.
I'm scared. I'm going into my 50s worried as hell. That's what I'm worried about.
Listen. Snoop was just talking about Uncle Tom's back when Trump was first in.
Yeah.
He was because there were rappers that performed during the inauguration back then, and he was saying that anyone who performs is an Uncle Tom.
Uh-huh.
But
Yeah.
who just performed for Trump though?
These are people who can't live by their words. These are the celebrities, you know, like here, us black people, when we have a gathering and then we want to invite a celebrity, we consider a celebrity a movie star, a singer, an actress.
Listen here, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like a comedian. I'm just looking for someone who's an architect.
Look
you
here,
know what I
man.
mean? I want to find me people like that to lead the pack.
Look here, man. You can't be really surprised. Just like in the words of Malcolm X, man. You all right? All these people are, are Uncle Toms and all of that. You know what I mean? They all of them.
Yeah.
Majority of the entertainment
Yeah.
industry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They all are. Remember, as like what you said, Rastafari. He said like, celebrities.
Yeah.
How are these people supposed to be world leaders?
Exactly.
They're celebrities.
Exactly.
They're comedians.
You're
They're all bought out to the fucking system.
I agree with you, Rasta, on that one, man. Totally.
He said that, and that's why, like I said right now, I never forget my teachings, bro.
Things haven't changed. Like I said, it just evolutionized. That's
So
all.
I think Kanye's just putting on his white face right now. in real time in front of everybody.
Because listen, once you make that certain type of amount of money, you're not a human again, bro.
I got a lot of
You're
people to
not
feed.
human.
Yo,
I got
man.
a lot of people to
Like I
feed.
said, man, he got his followers. He got this one here now. You know what I mean? He's
And this is
so-called
the biggest thing that
influencer.
people are not understanding, truly. You
Yeah,
know that the devil rewards people for his work.
of course,
That's what I'm talking about.
of
The
course.
devil rewards people for his work. And you know what the devil rewards people with? Materialistic wealth.
Yeah, true, true.
And only one thing that the devil wants. What do you think?
Your soul for
Hey, I
all of
got
that
the email.
So
materialistic wealth, bro.
That's
Because
right.
all you want.
you are supposed to be rich in your soul first before the money.
Well, he's embracing
Okay,
something,
so
all
this
right.
is why I was saying low vibrational. This
Yeah.
is exactly why I was telling you, thank you guys, how I felt when I initially saw it. This is a spiritual thing. This is
It
not
is
a
deeper than that. It is spiritual.
Because he already sold it already. Now I need some more pans to go. You need some more pans to throw in the fire. You know what I
And
mean?
that's what it is. They keep on going back to the devil now because they felt now the rewards of all of this materialistic wealth and all of this, bullshit type of feeling of power. And they have no power. They're empty, bro.
Well, we know
Shell.
this. I agree with you. I agree with the emptiness. There's the substance part, but if I had to look at Kanye's body of work and look where Kanye is 2025 for what he's doing, I'm not looking at Kanye and saying this is a strike against him. I'm just looking at Kanye now more so as, yeah, Kanye's a swinger. Period. That's it. That's the way I look at it. Because only a swinger would be like, yeah, I'm gonna show my wife's good stuff to supposed good people. And that's and yeah, you know what I mean? Maybe
So
somebody.
so the Grammys is a public stage for a swingers convention now?
I'm grateful that you
Trying to
said it.
make it that way.
Thank you very much. I will be bringing it back up on Blue Motherfucking Monday, but
Because
that's
now,
Because it almost
but
seems
thank you
now
for
like
saying it.
now with all of this, like,
let
sexual assault talks about like these type of
Yeah.
private parties going on. So now the Grammys is now open public now for
it's
these type of parties.
listen,
crazy.
listen here, man. Listen here, man. It's all about who's gonna outdo. So
Exactly.
now it's like this. Who's gonna outdo
I
me
agree.
with this?
Exactly.
Who's gonna outdo me?
You seen what's her face?
No one's gonna outdo me. This he knows that.
In that, yeah.
That's
What's her
why
name? Doja
that's why
Cat.
it's been done.
Doja Cat did some
Okay.
ish before that, right?
All right. Since
Yeah,
since
but
the,
Doja's
since
not
the,
Kanye.
since the time he came on that
Team
stage
agree.
and interrupted, since that time he said, "Yo, what could I do to outdo again?" You know what I'm saying?
He
So
actually,
Pinky
he
Lou
actually,
Designs
he
will
actually
bring you
tweeted that.
on the next
He actually
episode.
tweeted
To Pinky Lou Designs,
that
we're gonna bring you on
Rastafari.
the
He
next
said that.
episode.
He
We
said,
totally
look,
apologize for
look what I
this,
did.
but
We sent out the invite.
I did tell her.
We did send it out.
But to any other guests that are even watching this, we'll make sure that the link is out there at the beginning of the show so that if you guys want to join in and give your
Yeah.
comments, ask us questions or anything like that, we'll welcome you on. We do apologize to everybody out here about that, but today's conversations was definitely done with the whole entire staff here with the D2E completely. So
Don't know.
we
Hey,
apologize, but
Thanks
this
for
is
having me.
definitely our first episode here in season 3.
Oh
But we're
yeah.
gonna be bringing on people for sure.
Oh
We're
yeah.
All
also
right, we'll
getting
see
guests
you
to
all
come on
next
here
time.
too as well.
And I'll be doing my promos with this soon here. Some more, the 360 here. 360 machine here, man. You done know.
Yeah, man, them things sell off well nice at parties, big brother.
You done know.
What do you
If
mean?
you
What do
need
you
a
mean?
360 at your show, event, birthday, whatever it is, DM us. You know what I mean? With decal. You done know. You done know for the show. All right, then. Yeah, man. This is the first premiere of the season 3 here of Uncouth Truth here with Rita Pearl and the Impenetrable, the Rexdale Rasta. You done know.
All right. And
We
yeah, you
thank
can find me on
everybody.
Instagram now at It's Completely Obvious. At It's completely obvious. If you look up the name Impenetrable, it's just my clothing brand, people now. All right? I can't
And
take
I
any too much
am.
more hits.
And I'm at
You done
Rita,
know.
and I'm at Rita_Pearl XOXO.
You done know. We're gonna end it for the show like this. This is the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry in your eye. I approve this message. Nation. What?
Why?
You
Hates.
done know.